What's goody, my beautiful people? So, I just wanted to get up here and talk about what's been going on with me and some things that I've been experiencing lately. So, let me start with this. I just seen this beautiful post, and this is initially, I guess, what inspired me to get up here and have this specific conversation. So, it says self worth. That's where we're going to start. Control your mood. I am the thermostat, not the thermometer. I set the tone. I create the mood. I am the atmosphere. Everywhere I go. What you know what, child? True. And then ironically, on top of that, shout out to my brother, Genesis G. I was looking at one of his posts. He said, your energy is your life currency. Protect it. When you encounter two-faced people, and that means people that act one way with you, then they act one way with someone else, and then I guess it would actually be like a three-head. Who they really are, right? I guess like when you merge those, that's who they are. And he was just saying like, people just can act one way with you and then act totally different with somebody else. But you are who you are everywhere you go. So say, for example, you're with your spouse, and when they get around their parent, they become really timid or, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. But when they're home, they're assertive and they're rough and but yet they don't display or demonstrate any of that behavior when they're around certain people. And it's like, but bruh, you felt comfortable and cozy talking to me like that. What happened, right? Not only that, at some point it affects how you internalize things, the things that you believe are happening. Why is this happening? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? No, you didn't do anything wrong, because you're always trying to see and believe the best in people. And I mean, like, they're just gonna be who they are no matter what. Now, what I don't like is when you have someone who can't be held accountable or take criticism or like to play victim. They will throw the stone, hide their hand, and then be clenching their pearls. Oh my gosh. I did what? To who? When? Child, you can have these mofos on tape. You can have full-blown conversations recorded and records of it. And they will try to gaslight you. These people are dangerous. And you can either do two things. You can either stay in contact and in communication with people who operate like that, or you can politely and gently remove yourself and realize, I don't have to stay wrapped up and intertwined in this chaos and confusion. I'm too honest. I'm too genuine. So pretty much all in all, how do you react in these situations? When someone is playing the victim, when you have someone that's being unauthentic, and when you are trying to see the bright and the light in other people, but yet they just don't really sparkle and shine as much as they like to. And maybe they do, but just not with you. So what do? How do you protect yourself and your self-worth and not question your sanity in the midst of all of the craziness and the confusion that you encounter? What I can say to that is, I am human. I am still growing. I am still learning. I am still acknowledging things about myself that I didn't realize I really had an issue with, right? Like experiencing something in childhood and you thought that you were fully healed, and then it shows up in your adult life and you're triggered. It's like PTSD. You like, whoo, I'm ready to but how do you not? And you just, okay. Especially, I'm a Brooklyn girl, like Bed-Stuy all day up in the building. Like, what do you mean you gonna talk to me like this? You're not gonna just dismiss me. You're not gonna just do this. You're not gonna do that. I'm ready to act. But I'm a lady. And I know that I also have the power to cut with my tongue. And for whatever reason, I'm not here to bring anybody down. That's never my intention. I'm not here to insult anyone else in their intelligence or belittle their experiences or minimize how they express themselves and what they feel. But what I won't do is I'm going to sit here and act like I didn't just see you throw that stone and it hit Kelly in her back. And then you're going to walk away like, ooh, I didn't do that. Man, yes, you did. I saw you. So now you want to gaslight me and everybody else up in here, but I can't be fooled. I see you for who you are. I see it for what it is. And sometimes my delivery ain't the nicest. And that's the piece that I'm working on. My tone, my volume is usually pretty much like this, but my tone is very stern. You feel me? Instead of, I don't do that. I'm like, yo, that I don't get it. That's stupid. Why? That makes no sense to me. Please explain. And if you can't explain something to someone else, that means you need to expand your vernacular, right? Like, you should be able to use and pull other words out that express the same thing, but in a different way. Like, come on. So, but how do I protect myself? This is the key in all of this. People are going to be who they are. I have no control over that. You have no control over that. All you can control is how you respond and how you react. Don't let it shift what you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself. Those people are just not your people. It's just that simple. You don't need to be around those people, and if you have to, you ain't got to put on a show for nobody. You don't even have to say nothing. And keep it pushing. I see you, you see me, we both here. All right. I'm not talking about you. Hopefully you ain't talking about me. We gonna still have a good time. All right. Silence goes such a long way. That's how you protect yourself. That's how you still control the narrative. That's how you keep being the thermostat, not the thermometer. That's how you protect your energy. It's your currency. Silence. It's golden. It'll give people the wrong impression sometimes. And when you feel like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. Let me check that. I'm not indifferent. I'm not being biased. I'm not being stuck up. I'm just choosing to just reserve and preserve myself. Because I done seen enough and been through enough to know I don't want to go back there. I'm trying to go this way, not that way. I want to not. So, message to you: protect your energy, know your self-worth. You are the thermostat, not the thermometer. You control the environment. Don't let it control you. Don't shift your energy because you feel everything that's going on, or you can hear everything that's going on. See it, listen, and say but so little. We have 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth for a reason. I hope that was helpful. Holla at your girl. Come on, like, let's get some conversation going. Like, what's up with this? With you people viewing my content and not saying nothing? Like, that's whack. It's easy for you to do it for somebody that already got thousands of likes and views. Like, support your local people. Like, it's not hard. Anyways, I love you all. I hope you have a great, blessed day. Peace.